about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't, for me, it was just dumb, ridiculous on their end. But, you know, I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do. So I guess they feel like it's gone now because it's deleted. But we all know the internet doesn't work that way. So it's just what it is. But, yeah, and I don't think many people had conversations about it. I know we all kind of felt like it's kind of crazy, but, you know.
What would you say to people who don't know BB about the person that he is?
Oh, I mean, it's a quote pinned on my Twitter. Say, hey man, don't let people paint the picture that you see in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna change. I know BB. I know him personally. I know how he is. Like, he's an amazing person, a great human. Like what TA said was true. He'll give you a shirt off his back. Like, he had a bad moment. We've seen plenty of people have bad moments throughout their life, and he had a bad moment, and not the best time, and that's okay. Those same people who are giving them slander, I'm sure they not perfect, you know, and you ask people to be perfect, but I mean, that's hard, you know, so it's just a tough moment, and he'll learn from it, and he'll be all right. Just scrolling Twitter, honestly. Like, I was just on Twitter. I get a lot of trolls on Twitter, so I like to troll the trolls sometimes. And then so I was just on Twitter, just hanging out. It's kind of like I look at stocks on Twitter. I do a lot of stuff on Twitter. I mean, it's where I get a lot of my news from. I like to see the unbiased opinions. Well, right now it's a little iffy about unbiased, but you know, I like to see just people's opinions on certain things. So I just see it, and it was on that little like open page on Twitter, and I was just like, for it to be NFL, I thought it was like a joke. I thought it was somebody else releasing it. And I seen NFL films with the gold check, and I'm like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. And then I hear Louis Riddick like narrating it, and I'm like, does he not hear himself? Like, he don't. And then, like, you know, you see Pat McAfee release, and they say, well, they didn't like, you know, the NFL films was like, oh, well, we didn't necessarily like the way the video came out. Like, well, you got editing, you do all this stuff. I mean, I'm sure all y'all edit y'all stuff before you put it out. You want to put it a certain way out. You did what you wanted, like, you know what I'm saying, and it just didn't get the reaction you wanted, and that's just what it is.
What did you think most offensively? Just like the terminology they were using to describe?
Yeah, I think that was kind of it, like the words and like the way they were using the terminology in there, and I just didn't like. I was like, it just seemed strange if, like I was saying earlier, if you're saying you don't want to glorify something, you don't want something in your game or this, that, and the third, then why release a new video about it and it's narrated and you're literally highlighting plays over and over and over. So you shedding more light on it than the internet was over something that's past. If you're trying to move on, you're moving on. But, like, it doesn't seem like that's what y'all was on.
That's what I was curious about. It came from the NFL, not
Yeah.
one of us. Like,
Yeah.
just had to.
Like, that's why I thought it was strange. And then, like, the narration was just crazy to me. Like, I said I couldn't see myself being a former player saying the words that he said, like, in a narration. Like, especially when he played the game. Like, these guys get up there like they didn't play before, and we didn't get to watch them play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we watched all these guys who make these rules, who are on the committees of this, and the third play, and we see what y'all did. Like, YouTube's a thing. We can see it. So it's always interesting and funny to me, and I think a lot of people do stuff for clicks now, and it's just what the world's come to today, you know what I'm saying? So it's what it is.
You know, mic'd up or anything like that?
Who, me? I mean, yeah, I don't care. It's not going to bother me any. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to say what I want, be who I am. I'm at this age of my career, man. Like, I don't think people can paint a certain picture of me. And if they do, like, I know what I do outside of here. Like, you know, what I do in the community, what I do, how many lives I impact. People in comments and things like that really not going to change what I got going on. Because, I mean,
in terms of like doing something like that on the field, you know, wearing a mic, doing a mic that way.
I still would. It's not like I would care, but like it gives me a lot more. It's actually very clearing for me because now I know how to steer clear of certain people. You know, like I don't know that I'll ever have a conversation with Louis Riddick or somebody like that ever again. Like, for what? Like, you're gonna take it and spin it the way you want to. So like, it's just those things. Is just, it kind of gives you more clarity in my mind. You see how people really think and how they really feel about you. I think as a player, like, how can you trust the Shield now? Like, if y'all willing to release this. And this is how you shed light on it. Like, you got to play for your organization. You trust them, the people you work with. But as far as, like, the Shield, people up there in New York, I can't trust them. I can't have them. Like, I can't believe that they truly going to have my back or they care about my safety or well-being. Like, they don't. You know, people who care about you don't do that.
In this game, I mean, obviously, you know, two of the best teams in the NFC. potentially, something that could decide the home field advantage throughout. Just importance of this game in your
It's super important, man, especially like coming off a loss. Very important. It's Monday. We at home. I think that's big. It's a really, really good team, though. It's a team that's been good for some years, and they got a good quarterback. I've always had some respect for Baker. I like his chippiness. I like how he gets down. He goes about it. So we just got to go out there, and it's super important. I mean, it's early in the year. I don't think it's going to determine like that much. We all still got to play the rest of the season, but we want to come out there with a dub. So I think it's just we got to go out there and put our best foot forward this week for sure.
It seems like every week his receiving core has changed and his targets have changed. I mean, what does that say about him as a quarterback, and how different does he look this year?
He's just been resilient his whole career, even going back to college, switching programs and then going out there and doing his thing, balling. #1 pick. Cleveland got him up out of there, Carolina. You know what I'm saying? He's just done his thing wherever he's went. And that's a testament to him, being able to pick up playbooks, learn new people, and go out there and still be the player that you knew you could be. That means a lot. And so I don't think the receivers change is the part that's going to bother him. He's had to move cities and learn offenses in a week. So he's just out there throwing the ball to who he thinks open. I think that's always is respectable. I think it's pretty ethical the way he gets around it.
Practice today, is the back doing okay?
Yeah. I'm solid. Just old. I'm good though.
Enjoy this sort of string of games. Chiefs last week, Bucks good one this week. I know you got the bye, but Dan was talking about some big NFC games coming up after the bye.
It's huge. It's my first time. Last year's my first time being on this side of the conference, this conference. So it's been cool playing this side a lot more and just getting to see the teams a lot more familiar with them. But it's good, man. Those games mean something. You're playing for something. Obviously, the other games still mean something. But it's cool. With each win, you get a chance to put somebody further behind you. So I think that's really dope.
Going around, and you faced the highest rated double teams in the NFL this season. Have you felt that? Does it feel like that to you? And how much does Aleem coming back maybe help alleviate some of that?
I really hope they stay on me still. I hope he gets as many one-on-ones as possible, and it's good for him in that way. I hope he gets as many one-on-ones. Aleem's a hell of a pass rusher, and he's coming back. So I hope that I get a chance to pull some of those doubles off of him well, and he can go out there, really rush the pass and get after it.
Do you feel like in your career you've ever faced this many double teams this frequently?
It's not just because they think I'm great. There's a lot of things that we do schematically and defensively that kind of put me in that situation, but it's cool.
Did you guys see that clip last night or today? When did you see the video?
I saw it last night. I saw it yesterday. I was pretty pissed about it when I seen it. My tweet probably reflects that, but it's what it is, man. It's strange. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens, and as you get older in this league, you really realize just how much of a business it is. And the only people who are really gonna care about you is your organization, the people you're around. So.
You take it as a slight for the organization too. Maybe this wouldn't happen to.
Maybe. I don't think it's something that should happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the lowlights of what players got going on should ever be highlighted. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, you could do that with anybody. You could do that with any player around the league about what's going on. It's always gonna be something that happens. You know what I'm saying? But they don't do that. They try to focus on the positives, which I think you should if you represent a business and an organization or a whole thing, a conglomerate. And I don't think that you should be shining light on negative things as often as they do.
Did you have a relationship with Lewis at all before this?
No.
Okay, yeah, and you're definitely not going to have one.
No. Yeah, I can't trust that guy. What am I gonna say to him? You know what I'm saying? I can't trust him. Our shit sailed, and I'm sure he probably don't want to have one with me. So we square business. We good.
Bulletin board material, you know what I mean? You can use bulletin board material from other teams. It just okay.
It's not like any other team had anything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? The problems that players have with each other are usually handled on the field, and it still was handled that night. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that it's one of those things. It's just unfortunate.
I know you said Sunday you wanted to get a chance to talk to Brian. Once the attention on him kind of subsided, I don't know if you've already been asked this, but did you get a chance this week?
I got to see him earlier this week. Hadn't really got a chance to share words. I think when he comes back, it'll be a little bit different. It's hard right now. I'll probably reach out to him this weekend at some time because, games coming up and this and third. But, it's hard right now. You can't be in a building. It's tough. And you get into it's a different place to be in. I haven't missed spending in the league, but I've been sad to spend time away from the team in college, and it was rough. You know, it's rough not being able to come be around your brothers every week, do what you do, and you know you already feel like you're letting them down. You're gonna miss a game. They take it a step further and say you can't come in, you can't be around the facility, you can't do this. Like it's crazy. It's wild to me, but like it's you know if I'm already sitting out, why can't I be around? Like it's my job. Like, but that's just one of those things, and you know he'll be better for it. BB, he's gonna grow up, he'll mature, and he's a grown man who made a